If you're struggling with substance abuse,
I didn't understand when you'd see news articles and stuff about people being addicted or on heroin. I couldn't understand why people couldn't just stop until I was in that situation.
if you've tried to quit but can't,
I see people sitting around with the, now with their eyes closed and wondering about it, and I wanted to try it. I tried it, and it was the worst mistake I ever made in my life.
Now you're ready to take your life back.
Finally, I just said, I can't do it anymore. I just can't live this life. I've lost a girlfriend. I was losing my home.
Project Cure is ready to help free you from the bonds of addiction.
When I got here, I got the help I needed as far as picking up the tools of recovery.
Since 1970, Project Cure has had one goal: help substance abusers face up to and address their drug problems.
We're in business to help Montgomery residents that have substance abuse problems and need our services. And we also help clients from surrounding communities and counties.
Dr. Abdur Zafar founded the organization with the support of community members, some of whom were active and former drug abusers.
I also believe that he wanted to set a situation up that people who want to change in life would have somewhere to go get it.
That insight gave Project Cure's early advocates first-hand knowledge of the devastating effects substance abuse can have on all of us.
A problem that just affects the individual. It affects everybody around that individual, the family. If they're a parent, it affects the children, it affects their parents, people that they work with. It touches everybody. And because of some of the things that people have to do to sustain their own drug problem, it affects the rest of us.
From those early days until now, Project Cure has developed into a widely recognized nonprofit drug rehabilitation program and methadone clinic. It serves people of varying age, race, and economic levels. Those here can tell you substance abuse doesn't discriminate.
It's gone from, approximately 350 to 400 clients on a daily basis seeking treatment at Project Cure to well over 730 clients a day. We've seen it go from an Afro-American client base of approximately 95% to well over 85 to 90% Caucasian. And the age has even developed younger. Our average age back in the 70s and 80s was upper 40s. Now it's down into the low 30s and creeping into the high 20s.
Project Cure's rehabilitation process begins before a consumer ever steps foot into the facility. One of the first steps in recovery involves a visit to one of Project Cure's partner agencies, Crisis Care. Crisis Care is a centralized referral agency for people with mental health or drug and alcohol needs.
Most of the clients that we treat have gone to the edge of the line. They've lost their children, they've lost their husbands or spouses, their grandparents, and etc. have given up on them. They've lost their jobs. So they're hopelessly at the end of the road. Where do I go? So they go through the crisis care assessment process.
There are also intensive outpatient programs. Those clients commit to a very rigorous course of treatment that requires daily participation in rehabilitation activities. One of Project Cure's intensive outpatient programs, Project WILL, which stands for Women into a Lasting Lifestyle, is designed for female substance abusers with special needs.
There is a special priority for pregnant women because of wanting to break the cycle of the addiction and give the younger women a chance at fulfilling, I would say, becoming more self-fulfilling and being able to take care of themselves.
What makes the organization's program stand out in Montgomery County are their use of methadone to help clients overcome addiction.
There are other substance abuse agencies, but we're the only one that has methadone.
Methadone is a well-tested medication that has a proven track record in the treatment of opioid addiction, such as heroin, morphine, or pain pill abuse. Methadone acts on the same receptors in an addict's brain as the drug they've been using.
What happens is that methadone helps to get there first to kind of take care of their desire, their needs, their want, for other drugs. So it sort of blocks that site in the brain.
It doesn't get you high, it just makes you feel okay. It makes you functionable, makes you feel normal.
The length of methadone maintenance and detoxification varies per client. Project Cure aims to help consumers become drug-free in 2 to 3 years, including off methadone.
Our ultimate goal is to detoxify people, and everybody should be detoxified off of medication and not be a lifetime maintenance program.
Methadone is only a part of Project Cure's treatment plan.
We don't only look at the substance abuse, we look at any legal issues they may have, inappropriate family relationships, unhealthy boundaries, medical issues, mental health issues, whether they're employed or unemployed. So we look at the total person.
Project Cure staff plays an integral role in that. The approximately 50 full-time, part-time, or contract employees are experienced and credentialed drug program professionals.
It literally saved my life. I mean, I cannot say enough good about this place, because the people care so much.
They're often sought out to speak locally and nationally, not only about drug abuse. You'll also find staff members out in the community discussing drug prevention. At Project Cure, staff helps to provide services that include medical exams, urine drug screening analysis, HIV and AIDS education, prevention and testing, and individual and group counseling.
And in group therapy, they teach you about relapse, about triggers, about barriers, how you need to set barriers up with people, and then they start exposing to us 12-step programs.
Consumers undergoing treatment at Project Cure are assessed a nominal fee based on their ability to pay. However, most Montgomery County residents receive services free of charge because of funding through the Montgomery County Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services Board, the Adamus Board, federal funds, and money from the Ohio Department of Alcohol and Drug Addiction Services provide the bulk of Project Cure's funding.
We provide significant resources, but they have a tremendous task at hand to deliver the services for the number of people that they have to serve.
That number has grown substantially since Project Cure first opened its doors, and many see Project Cure, its program, and its people as a lifeline.
I've seen many of them want to make a change and made it because they had doors open so they could.
We think that we've provided a service because we've taken people, potential criminals, off of the street and turn them back to the community as productive citizens.
Project Cure is here to help people struggling with substance abuse reclaim their families, their dreams, and most importantly, reclaim their lives.
Some people might think you come in, get off, and it's a straight line progression, but it's peaks and valleys, and we just kind of help the clients see that you've made this success and you can do it again.
But my goal is to get out here and basically just live my life drug-free, and I'm going to attend my meetings and try to stick with this new way of life.
Once again, we want to deal with the whole person. When the person leaves from treatment, we want to be satisfied that we've done everything we possibly can from a physical aspect and a mental one, and that this is a truly reborn person once they leave treatment.